Okay, everything looks normal, as far as I can tell. That's probably good. Just going to give this a couple of minutes. Oh, I know what I'm missing. Alright, so now everything is set up properly, at least as far as I can tell. Alright, well, it's officially 2 p.m., so I'm going to go ahead and start. I don't know that anyone is necessarily watching just yet. So we left off just before entering this room. Well, I was interrupted in the process of entering this room, but basically the same thing.
Halt! I command you to return the way you came immediately.
Oh? What if I refuse, huh? What are you going to do about it from over there?
You doubt my abilities? I was stationed here because, in addition to being a trained guard, I am also a master discus thrower. Upon my release, I will expertly place a stone atop your head.
Smite Master versus Discus Master, huh? Well, I'm in my element here.
Alright, so just wandering into that trap over on the east did not work, unsurprisingly. Here we can do this. We can make this golem wander around randomly. That's useful. Yeah, I'm not really sure how any of that's useful.
Halt!
So maybe I should just wander in here. No, that doesn't help.
Halt!
So the only thing that I can do is pull this golem around. I mean, my assumption would be that I am supposed to stab this golem with that guy's sword, but that doesn't seem like something that I can realistically make happen. Because anything I do to try to make him turn his sword is also going to reposition the golem in a really unhelpful way. Oh, there we go, I guess. So I assume that I wanted that for some reason, because it's kind of the only thing that I can do. Like, what is the point of all these doors? I don't know. Actually, that might be bad. No, that opens that. So I guess I need to have him stab these other guys, in which case I can only do that by putting them on the diagonals and somehow making them stay there. Alright, not really sure how to get the last one, but... yeah, that guy's not gonna stay there. That almost, but does not quite work.
Halt!
Alright, maybe I have to start with that one. How did I get that one before? Perhaps I need all three of them to be present to block the way so that that one can die. I just need them to stay like that for a second.
Oh, there you are. Here I go.
Okay. I just needed to bunch them up in exactly the right way, I guess. Alright, so now these two should be sufficient to hold on to that position, if I can do it right. There we go, that's what I wanted. And then the last one is kind of free. If I put him there. Yeah, at least I think he was. Wasn't that the one that I managed to do without any help? I thought it was. Oh, that's right, okay. Put him there. Oh no, I got these two mixed up. Okay. The northwest, I need two guys, and one of them goes there, and the other one goes on the corner. So first I need to get them in a better position to go to those places. This is very awkward to set up when it's not already done for me by accident. That's it. And I think I managed to do this one before somehow, with just one of them. Or did I? Well, I know that I needed 3 to get that earlier one. That's not the button.
Halt! I command you to return the way you came immediately.
Yeah. That kind of requires 2 of them, I think. One to get in the way of the other, who gets in the way of the one that actually dies, and it also requires a specific move order to do that. But I feel like at least one of these times I got one of the west side ones to work without any help. So which one was it? I forgot that I was trying to do the south one. Okay. I honestly don't know. Is it possible to do any of these directions without him being very annoying? I guess I'll try the northwest, although I thought it was the northeast that I was completely unable to make work even with 3 of them. It might be impossible to make this direction work with the golem at all. Yeah, probably. No, not quite impossible, but still... I'm still not so sure I can make the northeast work. I know that for the southeast I need to have 3 of them. So unless I can make the northeast work with only 2... Alright, that northeast looks plausible at least.
Halt!
I'm not especially fond of how this works, because it's basically just I have to keep guessing at different ways to manipulate things. Like, it's not in any way clear how to tell when I need 1, 2, 3, or more golems in order to achieve any particular position's death. Like, I'm pretty sure I can do that one with 2. And I know that I can do the southeast one with 3, but there has to be at least one that can be done with only 1. But so far I haven't found any. Every direction seems to require at least 2 of them. I just don't know. Nothing really seems to work. To begin with, just trying to get this guy to stab the giant at all is infuriating. So trying to find some way to decide which way he should stab him, and then also to achieve that, is also rather a pain. Yeah, just shuffle them around until the move order is correct. The problem is that no matter which corner I try to go for, there is never enough wall anywhere to pin the golem into place. Just no matter what. My only other guess is I'm supposed to make that guy stab a golem while he's on his way through the passageway, which I guess might be possible. Okay, maybe that's all I needed to do. Or not. Now he just decides not to go to where he's supposed to go. Cool. Okay, there we go.
Oh, there you are. Here I go.
Is he really still a regular guard? Why is he acting like that if he's not scripted? Oh, it's the decoy. So if you kill the decoy, then he doesn't do that properly, I guess. So I guess the whole discus thing is just a joke about why he's going to work on the pressure kite. Okay then. There is definitely some complicated set of conditions here. I don't know. I don't understand what this room is trying to tell me. I guess I'll focus on this part first and hope that it means something. I either need to make that guy stand up there, stand down the south, or else I need to step on that pressure plate and also cause him to push the orb after it somehow. With the extra and very confusing constraint that apparently one of us has to be standing exactly next to the orb when that thing is pressed. Alright, I guess that's all there was to that. Then we go this way, I suppose. Though why, I don't know. What's with the extra trap doors here? What's the purpose of this? I guess it pulls him east. Okay. And after that, the only thing I can interact with is this. Alright then. What an odd room. Kind of partially automatic, but also very confusing. And how do I open this thing? Okay. Shortcut back to the exit room, but also a secret room, which involves definitely something. So if I switch to this clone and wait around, that releases that guy who removes the Ormite from that floor? Okay. This toggles those things, I guess. I don't know why that's important either. Guess I'll just wander into the room.
Now you're trapped!
Why is that?
The only way out is through that green door! This room is impossible for someone like you to conquer. Therefore, the green door won't drop. And you can't leave!
That's where you're wrong. I can solve this room.
That voice, that was good. That was golden. That was very solid. Okay, so lots of convoluted things going on here. At some point, I guess this bomb needs to go off. And that will also blow up this bomb and kill that roach. And I have to do that before I let this before I turn to that clone.
You've gone.
I have to do that before I can release this clone and let that guy push this button to let this guy out to do whatever he's doing, which doesn't seem meaningful at all, but whatever. And I also have to do that before I can interact with this clone, because I have to kill this roach before I hold down the button that toggles absolutely everything. And this button also exists and can release 2 gel babies. There's some convoluted mechanism here involving trapdoors and a trapdoor gate. Why does a single tile of Ormites here matter? How can I set this bomb off with only a guard and literally nothing else? If I could shut this door for even a turn without anything disastrous happening, then I'd be able to blow up the bomb. I guess that's what I'm supposed to do, because I don't really see any other options for how to even start this room. Okay, I don't know what your purpose is, but I'm gonna ignore it for now, just so I can try to understand what's going on. How did that not... Really? Really?
You've gone astray.
Shut up. I like your voice acting, but I don't need to hear it every time I'm trying to work out what the heck this room even is. There's no way. I have to kill that roach before I can do anything else.
You've gone astray.
There is objectively no way for me to blow up the bomb. The only way that I could possibly blow up the bomb is by standing on this with it closed. But I can only close it by pushing this button. And I can't push this button because then this guy walks out and closes that door before the bomb can go off. So there is no way whatsoever for me to blow up the bomb. Why is there a guy who turns Ormites into floor? What possible purpose could this serve? Ever. I have absolutely no clue what this room wants me to do. Well, it's a good thing it's a secret room, I guess. Let's just leave. And promise to restore later if I feel like it. Oh look, it's a roach maze, except with a sword guy. What am I supposed to do to kill him? What's this do? Okay. Weird. Alright then. Well, the rest of this level just sort of happened. Well, here we have a bit of a problem. The literal only rooms left that I have access to are the one room I can't figure out in the decoy level, and the one room I can't figure out in the Slayer level. Before I can do anything else, I must do those. I was hoping that there would be people around the stream, especially Chaco, who I could ask for advice about these rooms if I had to come to them. But as it stands, there is nothing. It doesn't seem to be anybody present at all. I guess if I can't use the soft hint in solutions, I'll have to probably confer the actual hint in solutions. Because this is downright incomprehensible. What was the Slayer room I didn't understand?
Reaches far. Your life has reached its end.
Yeah, what even is this? The design language says put Slayer on button first. And then walk in here. Did I want to do that yet? No, I literally can't do that yet. Yeah, so this one is probably just me having no idea how to manipulate a Slayer properly to get him out of the way. Because the entire setup basically means that there is inevitably a Slayer in my path before I can hit the bomb, before I can hit the fuse. Right, and the other problem is that I actually must be facing south when I push the fuse, which is also not possible if I want to pin this guy here. Yeah, I have to face this way to get this far, and then I do not have time to turn around. I cannot delay him whatsoever prior to this point. I can't allow these queens to live because they will make me even slower at getting out of here. I have no idea why there's a checkpoint in a place that I literally can't go to. That's really strange. Oh, whoops, I missed one. The only thing I can think of is to try to stuff him in this part, because this is actually south of me, but I still don't think that's going to work. Yeah, no, he's too far away to just stay in place. So there is physically no way for me to get through this part of this room. To say nothing of the fact that there's just randomly more room after it that doesn't seem related at all. I don't know what that's about either. Nope, this room makes no sense to me either. I guess I'm going to hints and solutions because I don't have any other apparent option. Aside from quitting right now, which I mean I could do, but... These hints don't seem particularly helpful to me. I guess I can try that and hope it somehow helps. I don't see how, but... yeah, that's alright.
Did you not see this outcome?
I don't think this will work. Nope. Okay. Alright, so that's... I guess the hints did help me. It's just really strange. Maybe... there we go. Come push the button.
Happiness that pains me.
This part just feels a little tacked on. I'm not sure why it exists. But okay. Alright.
A slayer comes for you.
So to summarize, the trick to this room
Powerfully, the wisp's touch. Provide
was
me some
effectively to push the wisp into a different position by letting it come at me like that. And then to acknowledge that I could make exactly one sword turn to do that.
sword
And
up
then
to
there's
the
just
man.
randomly an extra part because, I don't know. There needed to be a way for the player to get out again, I guess.
My book,
Well, whatever.
and now
Where's the exit? Where is the blue door? And for the record, that's not... that thing with making the wisp behave differently isn't really something that I think I ever would have thought of on my own with no prompting,
you can run, but you cannot.
so I don't feel especially bad for looking it up. Okay. This room has... oh, the Slayer followed me upstairs, I guess.
Provide me some small challenge, please.
Okay. Huh, close pursuit indeed. If you just stand there after re-entering, you die.
The wisp gathers. A slayer comes for you.
What exactly is it that the wisp supposedly gathers?
Obscure yourself.
Now, how do I do this again? I guess I just go push this button, push this fuse to get the orb to go.
I shall now make many holes.
Okay. Alright, and I am down to one incomprehensible room. So I guess I'll look that one up too, because I don't really know what else to do. All these once easts that are just impossible. Nope, I still don't understand this room after looking through the entire thread. This room still makes no sense. No, this doesn't look useful either. I don't know why the decoy potion has to be so far away from everything else. Just makes this mildly a little more frustrating than it already is to try to guess where it's supposed to go. Which realistically guessing is what a player has to do, because it's totally unclear how any of this actually functions. I don't know. That's probably unfair. Like, just as a bare minimum to begin with, I can't see any way whatsoever to release these queens that won't cause either them or their spawn to immediately push that button that needs to not be pushed. At least my understanding is that that button shouldn't be pressed. There is no timing that won't block off the way to actually finish the room. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Place them like that? I guess that might work. I still have no idea where to put the decoy for this one. But apparently things can just slip off sometimes. So I absolutely have to place the decoy before doing anything else. Well, before doing the north or south ones, anyway. Maybe the idea is to push the queen and then place the decoy? Yeah, that might be it. Alright, is that what you wanted? It was very confusing to try to work out. Guess I just have a really awkward cleanup to look forward to. So frankly, none of the things that people who posted questions for hints in the forum asked were really addressing the main issue I was having making sense of this room, which was how do I even, like, what even my goal was supposed to be. Like, I just didn't know how I was, what my desired end state was supposed to be, is what I didn't know. Okay. There we go. Alright. No, don't keep trying. I just said don't keep trying. Why do you keep trying anyway? Well, I'll enjoy this nice hourglass while it tries to do a thing I told it not to do. That should be fun. There we go. Oop. Alright, so now I can go around the circle and read all the scrolls. The fragility of truth. To arrive at the truth involves careful construction of the facts. A single lie, omittance, or other misperception can completely corrupt an understanding of reality. Okay. That's part 3. Where's part 2? Why is this not in a circle? Complex truths and the truth lock. It is within the grasp of one person to arrive at simple truths, but complex truths, particularly those to be found quickly, have an impractical amount of information for one person to review. A solution is to use trusted agents to collaborate in the search, each finding a smaller truth which is combined with other smaller truths to find a larger truth. Each trusted agent must never fail in his responsibility to provide truthful information. If one agent fails, then the truth lock is broken and the conclusion of the entire group cannot be trusted. Okay. Truthful communication. Communication between trusted agents must be entirely unambiguous. For this, one must learn to speak the true tongue, a language in which every word has only one unambiguous and objective meaning, and many words are omitted that can't have a single objective meaning. It sounds to me a lot like Bertrand Russell's... Or no, that wasn't... It sounds to me like the language of mathematical logic. Anyway, procedure for finding truth. An unambiguous question is given to a trusted agent. The agent leaves to find a definite answer. The agent either returns with a definite answer or never comes back, eternally searching for the answer. The agent may employ the services of other trusted agents, particularly if the question can be divided into multiple questions that would be useful in arriving at an answer to the original question. So I think lore-wise this is referring to the truth vessel things that were very important in the ending section of Second Sky. But as far as real-world things go, there is a formal language of mathematical logic that true language thing sounds a bit like.
I have everything packed now, Beedrow.
I got all 4 of the scrolls memorized now. But all that stuff about truth and agents didn't seem to have anything to do with the surface being in danger.
Well, some of this stuff isn't any good without context. Come on, I have a friend we should meet. We'll travel to the one place I know we can find a trusted agent.
Okay. The exit level.
Wait, there's another level?
Stop right there. First Slayer, you are under arrest.
No!
You are charged with destruction of public property and gross negligence of duty.
112th Architect, you are also under arrest for aiding and abetting criminal activity.
stall for time.
Explain these charges to me.
Absolutely. You have your right. Firstly, you have destroyed in an unsolicited manner many useful dungeon resources the Empire has kept in reserve, including, but not limited to, armaments, arthropods, omplets, bombs, bridges, butterflies, and so on and so forth. The full list of all Empire property you have ever illegally destroyed to date is archived in storage and can be retrieved for you upon written request.
Hey, stop that!
Secondly, you have failed in your duty as Slayer, to prevent any surface dwellers from hearing of or reaching the Underground Empire. The evidence, of course, being your own presence at this time and place.
Stop right there.
For these and other offenses, we must arrest you, until you can be tried in a court of law. Now, get them!
Oops. Alright. Do I have a puzzle at this point?
I'm closing this door to block off the guards, Beethro. You can go back later when the heat dies down.
Okay.
Great ore. Staircase at 1615, 2316 facing south? What? Beethro traversed a narrow passage above the room and lowered himself through a hole in the ceiling into the small chamber. Oh, okay.
We can't go any further.
Alright, intercept them at the nearest departure hub.
Probably scripting stuff and that. Anyway. Open 1210, close 1210. And these toggle various things. This is... okay. All the fun of an orb puzzle without the ability to click your orbs. I guess. Alright. So what's to the west? What? Oh, it's probably telling me where the staircase takes me. Okay, never mind, I get it. The tunnel under the power token faces east. Apparently there is a tunnel under the power token. Sure. Alright, so these will open the way to those. I guess I need to drop all the trapdoors. So I need to open that using the power token? Wait, what? Well no, I can drop the trapdoors another way. But... I'm not really sure what the rest of these elements are for. Maybe I'll just kill them and see what goes wrong. Okay. But I can't make heads or tails of this. How is a guard and a bunch of golems going to help me here? Because no matter what, I have to push this orb and open that door. And if I push that door and open that orb, then I absolutely cannot. Maybe I'm supposed to block off the passage to that tunnel using a golem corpse? Oh, I can't actually do that. Right. Golems can't walk on here. Furthermore, guards also can't walk here. And it's not as if pushing weapons have been invented yet. Yeah, see, he can't go there either. I have no idea why there is a bomb here, or how that's supposed to be useful. Like, why does it matter that the doors surrounding the bomb get opened? How is that ever useful? I don't get this room, so I'll move on, I guess. This blows an area up, I guess. I don't know what any of this is about. This seems very complicated. How am I supposed to be able to exit? I don't see a way to even physically begin this room. Like, none of this makes any sense at all. The only action I can take is... Oh no, I kind of forgot these mirrors existed. But I don't understand their purpose still. I guess I can let this guy out, but he doesn't seem to be very useful either. the only build marker in the room is going to replace this tunnel with randomly a floor mosaic. Which, why do I want that? I can't leave this island if I go to it. So I obviously don't want that. This makes no sense. This makes absolutely no sense. Why would I ever want that? Nope, I don't get this right either. Here's a bunch of tunnels, I guess. Why not? Okay. Here you can make the Umtwitch blow themselves up if you want, I guess. And that closes doors somewhere, which means something. Okay. These tunnels are for some convoluted roach maze. That's what they're for. They're for a convoluted roach maze where you have to prevent him from pushing certain buttons, and some buttons that he has no choice but for you to push will invariably close off certain tunnels, I guess. And then there's some other excess convoluted nonsense involving Umtwitch existing, I guess. Guess I want that to be closed. I don't see how I could have known that ahead of time. Nor does the rest of the complicated setup involving Umtwitch really make any sense to me still. I don't understand what's going on with the southmost one. Okay, nope, that doesn't help. I thought maybe I was supposed to reopen that tunnel by blowing it up, but that doesn't seem to be possible. There's nothing that shuts that again, only things that open it. So I guess that effort was pointless. And I still don't understand what's going on here. There just doesn't physically exist a way for me to bring him south. I don't know. Choose the staircase, west or east, but take a look at the rooms to the north first. Neither of the above rooms are secret, but there is one secret to be solved that can be accessed by solving either room. What? Okay. This is all really confusingly organized. I made 2 rooms, but couldn't decide which of them to make a secret room, so they're just both are, but you only have to do one of them? Okay. Or is this some weird trick where only one of them is actually solvable, despite the fact they look very similar? In fact, almost identical to each other. Maybe the orbs are set up differently? I don't know. This is very weird. Here's an extra room that exists because... Okay, well, I found the way to do the secret room in this level, I guess, if I wanted to, for some reason, do that. The staircase does something. Okay. The staircase effectively leaves the room and takes you back down to the bottom. Okay. Oh no, they'll build floor over this place where I can make floor for myself. How horrible. Alright, I'm not really clicking with any of these rooms today. Just not at all. I feel like I'll just leave this at explored and come back to it next week, possibly, hopefully, with somebody actually watching. That might give me a little more motivation to actually try to understand these rooms. It's just every single one of them is overwhelming merely to look at. I'll just leave my save here then. For the moment, if you are watching silently or in the future from me, say watching the recording, thank you for watching. Hopefully I will be a little more mentally present to try to solve the rest of these rooms next week. But farewell for now. Now tastes faintly like bacon.